It is no longer just about maps and missiles. As of this morning, January 18th, the Greenland crisis has officially spilled over into your wallet. Breaking reports confirm that French President Emmanuel Macron is done with diplomacy. He is formally requesting the activation of the European Union's Anti-Coercion Instrument, the so-called Trade Bazooka. This is a direct response to a brutal new ultimatum from the White House. President Trump has set a hard deadline. Starting February 1st, a 10% tariff will hit France and 7 other EU nations that are supporting Greenland's autonomy. To understand why this is escalating so fast, you need to understand the weapon Macron is reaching for. The Anti-Coercion Instrument, ACI, isn't just a tariff. It is a legal framework designed specifically for economic blackmail. If activated, this allows the EU to bypass the World Trade Organization and strike back immediately. The EU could freeze American companies out of public contracts and future trade with the Union. Macron is effectively arguing that the trade deal signed last July is dead, and that the US should now be treated as a hostile economic entity. But here's the catch. Macron cannot push this red button alone. He needs a qualified majority in the European Council. While Macron is rallying the hawks, other leaders have called Trump's tariffs a mistake, but explicitly opposed new sanctions, fearing an economic death spiral. This exposes the brilliance and cruelty of the American strategy. By targeting only 8 specific countries with tariffs, the White House is trying to break the European qualified majority. They are betting that the unaffected countries, like Italy or Hungary, will refuse to risk their own economies to stand up for international laws and Greenland's autonomy as a unified EU. Europe has exactly 14 days to make a defining choice. Do they pull the trigger on the trade bazooka, or do they lay down flat for Trump's imperialism?